I know this wasn't the easy option. Obviously moving within England as well, but yeah, I got really excited by the idea of being part of that City team, and that's really the reason that in the end I followed my gut feeling and I went for City.
I'm sure you know a lot of the players, but two in particular, Jill and Kerstin. Were they influential in the decision-making process?
I mean, I know Jill for a very long time, since she's 13. And we've always played together. I think she looks at football the same way as I do. And the moment that Jill says she really likes something, that says a lot. So yeah, she's definitely helped me make this choice a lot easier. I do know a lot of the English girls already as well. Obviously, I've played against so many girls for the last 7 years anyway in the league. But yeah, that's definitely made my choice a bit easier.
And you're still only 27.
Just 28 actually now.
28 now. Sorry.
Getting old.
Is the best still to come, and that last experience counts for an awful lot in the WSL?
I hope so. I mean, obviously, I've had a difficult season, season and a half really with my knee injury. But I think coming back into national team camp over summer, I really felt like me again. I think I found a new appreciation for football. And I'm really, really excited to actually start here and be part of the team. And I hope that my experience and obviously my qualities can help the girls around me, can help the team develop, and hopefully we can win a couple prizes.
And of course, it would be Arsenal, first game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, already made a bet with Beth about it, that it was going to happen. It's obviously going to be a special game for me. It's actually, I'm going to be playing in the Emirates before I'm going to be playing in the Joy Stadium. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm happy to get out of the way, I think. And I hope, obviously, that we can start the season really well then.
Just finally from me, in terms of the role, have you spoken with Gareth about where you will play? Maybe outright centre forward, or maybe a more withdrawn role, which you have done?
Yeah, obviously spoke with Gareth over the last couple of months, and I got a really good feeling from him. I think if I look at myself in my career, obviously I actually started as a left winger, then moved to the 9, and recently been playing a lot as a 10 as well. I think I'm very versatile in that way. I like complementing players around me. I like assisting, and it's not all about scoring goals. So I think I'm quite flexible, and speaking with Gareth as well, I think we just need to find the right combination and go from there.
Thank you. Hi there. Other than your international teammates, who are you most excited to play with?
Oh, difficult question. I think I'm gonna have to say Lauren Hem because she's been saying my name in every single interview. But now a lot of the girls actually, I think they've got so much quality within the team. I have played obviously with the Dutchies, but I've played against it a lot of times, and they just play really good football. And yeah, I am obviously excited as well to link up with Bunny and the rest of the girls. So yeah, I think it's a really exciting season coming ahead.
And how are you finding Manchester so far?
I've only been here one day. I was actually complaining earlier that I thought it was really busy already, but obviously I'm used to London, so I can't really use that excuse. But I think I'm going to settle in just fine. I don't like the sun and the hot weather anyway, which I think Manchester is the perfect place if I need to believe everyone else. So yeah, really excited to be here and then to start finally.
Sorry, that's not even on, so I don't know why.
I'll listen.
No, it's not even on. Do you have like a message for the fans of City, coming in? Do you have anything you want to say to the fans?
No, I think as a footballer, like you love playing in full stadiums, and I think the difference between winning a league title or not winning a league title can actually be the fans. So all I would say is that please come to the stadium every second week, because obviously we play away as well. But come to away games, be there, support us in good and in bad times, and we really appreciate it. We really feel it on the pitch. And it can help us do that extra step and make us play even better. So yeah, for me, I love playing in front of a lot of fans, and I hope they all come to the stadium every game.
And how excited are you to sign this season?
Yeah, really, really excited. As I said, in my career, I've always followed my gut feeling. And I just had that gut feeling straight away with City. And I think to finally be here, to get started, I am really excited. I don't love pre-season, so I'm really happy once the league actually starts. But no, it's going to be really good to finally meet all the girls and obviously go on training camp together as well.
Looking very forward to the future, is there like a legacy you want to leave at City, or any sort sort of big goals or small goals that you want to achieve at the club?
Well, I've been texting with Steph Houghton because obviously I have taken over the number 6, and I said that I'm going to probably have to leave with more goals than she did, so that's still quite a challenge because she has scored a lot of goals actually. But I think me as a player and as a person, I always look at the bigger picture, and I would love to be able to inspire and help others develop and grow in the game as well. And I will always be sharing my truth, and I hope that we can develop together as a club, and if we make the next steps and hopefully win a WSL title as well along the way, I think that would be a perfect legacy for me to leave.
Hi Vivianne, you talked about linking up with Bunny, and you've also mentioned about you complementing other players. Have you thought specifically about how you two will work together? Have you talked about that with the manager as well? How do you see it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously Bunny has had a great season last year. She's a really good player. Really excited as well to link up with the other players around her. I think it's going to be a very busy season, hopefully with us qualifying for Champions League as well. And I hope that we can just find that right connection. As I said, like, my game is not around just scoring goals. It's also about making players around me better, and I do hope and I do believe that I can also do that with a Lauren Hemp, with a Bunny Shaw, with Chloe Kelly, with Fowler, obviously Jill coming back. Me and Jill have got that natural connection, and I really hope that we can bring the best out of each other.
And coming back from an injury like you had, what sort of targets, if any, do you set yourself? Is it about performances, or is it more about fitness and confidence? How does it work?
It's a bit of both. Obviously, mainly to stay fit and to get back to me. As I just said, I felt a lot better in the last 2 games with the national team. Finally felt like me again, and I want to just build on that. I know that I can still play football. I know that I still see it, and I just want to show that on the pitch now. And I think if you ask me that question in January and I've been fit and I've been able to play, then I can probably show you or like tell you more individual targets, but right now it's just staying fit and being part of the team.
Okay.
Hi Viv, nice to see you. Can I sort of just ask you about the event we just had at the Unveiling? Have you ever been part of something like that before, and what does it say about the club that you just joined that you were part of that?
It's the first time actually. Obviously, it's a long time ago since I last signed for a new club. And women's football was in a complete different state, but it's obviously really, really nice to be included. I think one of my things about playing football is that I want to leave the women's game in a better position, and I will fight for that no matter what. But it's really, really nice to see that City have made this first step. Obviously, playing games in the Etihad next season. Again, it's been one of the clubs that I've really admired how they've done things over the last couple of years with the women's team, and that's why I am really excited to be here, and hopefully next year this time when we sign in another big player, there will be even more people there for the next girl coming in.
You're obviously coming from Arsenal, who's a club that's been very widely praised for kind of the place they've got their women's team to in terms of kind of off-pitch interest. Do you kind of see any kind of similarities with what City are doing to try and maybe achieve those kind of same goals?
I mean, I have only been here 1 day now. I've actually spent 2 days with Chidi, but I think in terms of how things have been done at Arsenal, of playing in the men's stadium, it's not the men's stadium, it's the club stadium. So I think obviously eventually we hope that women's football is going to grow into the direction that we can play all our games there. But again, as I said, I think City has been one of the leading teams in women's football as well, and we all share that responsibility to bring not just women's football, also the WSL to a next level. And I am really excited to also see what other teams do in the league, and I think for us and the talent we have in the team, I think we can only develop and grow even more in the next coming years.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to maybe get to elaborate a bit more on what you said, that joining City wasn't the easy option for you. Kind of, do you have in mind what would have been the easy option, and kind of what maybe were some of the challenges that joining City had that means it wasn't an easy option?
I think obviously having spent 7 years at Arsenal, the easy voice in my head said just go abroad, go play for a team that can win the Champions League, and go from there. I knew obviously that there were going to be very mixed reactions. of joining City, but as I said, like, I think I'm a very loyal person, very loyal player. In my career, I've always made decisions based off the whole picture, so not just football, but also off the pitch. And this time round, like, City just covered both of them. And I don't ask people to understand it or to support it, but I do ask people to respect it. And as I said, I'm just really, really excited now to be here and to wear a City shirt this season. And hopefully just, yeah, get back to my own level. And in the end of the season, I hope that we're sitting here with a prize.
Were any clubs abroad specifically that were viewed as the easy option?
I mean, obviously, I've been speaking to a lot of bigger clubs. I have played abroad before, obviously at Bayern Munich as well, and yeah, they did give me a good feeling, and I am obviously very fortunate to have had the choice between multiple clubs. But yeah, again, I just had to follow what I thought was best.
Thanks, Kit. Badge? Question?
You sort of talk about following your gut. How long did it take from sort of City being interested in you to deciding on City? And was there anyone else that you kind of spoke to help you make your mind up?
I mean, in football, especially these days, we're obviously moving a lot more to how it goes on the men's side as well. I've been having contact with clubs for a long time. I've been speaking to different clubs, different coaches, and that's an ongoing process for a couple of months. And a decision like that is not made overnight either. Like, obviously, there's a lot of things to consider, especially for me, having built up a life in the UK, also coming back from injury. And you look at the whole picture and where you think you're going to get the space to allow yourself to be back to your best playing ways. And yeah, again, like, City was top of that list.
And you sort of had to come back from this injury as well, and there'll be a lot of people looking at you following your move from Arsenal. You're the sort of person who really enjoys that challenge of, the spotlight being on you.
I definitely do not like the spotlight. I've been saying that a lot today, actually. But I also know that with me being me, that comes with it, and especially with us wanting to grow the women's game, that's obviously going to be more and more. I think I am used to it by now. I also can be completely honest, like, pressure has always been something that I've struggled with in my career. And I think coming back from injury, I think a lot of people expect magic, and they expect you to put your boots on and go out and score a hat-trick, which is just really, really difficult if you've been out for so long. Hence why I really try to not put too much pressure on myself, and hopefully, again, now in the future, I can actually deal with that pressure a bit more. But I also think a lot of times I can use that as a lot of motivation, and I hope that this season I can turn it into that and play my best football yet.